Everybody, good morning. Welcome to Seakart Adventure. So these are the Seakarts. They are a hybrid of a jet ski and a boat. So you have the fiberglass hull and then it's protected by this rigid inflatable. They are basically like a go-kart on water. Very easy to drive, okay? First up, we're gonna touch on the steering wheel. So it's kind of modeled after a Formula One racing steering wheel. You got a red and a green button on there. Those are gonna be your ignition to start it, and the red button will turn it off. If I can first get my drivers to put on the red safety leash on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. So that is required by the Coast Guard. Anybody operating any vessel on the water has to be wearing one of these. What that does is if you go overboard, it'll pull the power from the motor, it'll shut the boat down so it doesn't take off without you guys. So first, if I can get my drivers to go ahead and hold down that green button for me on the steering wheel there. Perfect. All right, so that's what's gonna start it up there. Anytime we're out on the water and you see the instructor on the back of the boat give you this signal there, if you can go ahead and hit that red button for me. Perfect, start and stop. On the right-hand side, you have your throttle. That's gonna be the gas, okay? So go ahead and give that a little pull, feel that. It is pretty sensitive. One thing to remember with these things, they are jet propulsion, so they don't steer without giving it gas. So once you're in the water, you gotta give it some gas to help steering, okay? All right, we're gonna go over a couple of the hand signals that you're gonna see while we're out there on the water today. The first one, as we go down to the end of the pier, we have to stay in a single file motion. And then when we get to the end of the pier, you'll see us start raising our hands up. That means go ahead and pull back on the gas, start going. Once we get outside of the pier, we're gonna take a left, go down our training creek, give you a couple minutes to feel out the steering. When you see that red flag go straight up in the air, we ask that you guys stay single file behind our boat. And it is important to know that these don't have brakes or reverse. So you always wanna give yourself ample amount of space just in case you do need to slow down by just simply releasing off the gas. When we're out there on the water, we have a nice open channel. You'll see the instructor take the flag, point at you directly, and we'll put you out on the right or the left side of our boat. And that time, just give it a little bit of gas, go outside of the wake, and enjoy the nice classy conditions while you're out there. The number one rule that we do ask is don't ever pass the guide boat. If you end up passing the guide boat, then you get out in front of us and you may run into a sandbar or an oyster bed. So we're just gonna try to prevent that at all times. Some other hand signals you're gonna see while you're out there, speed up. We also have slow down. And like I said, that X right there is when we're gonna hit that red button, we're gonna stop it dead in the water. Just remember at all times, if you see that red flag go straight up in the air, just to get back in single file behind the boat. Okay, everybody feeling pretty good? All right, cool. If you're out there and you're feeling uncomfortable at any point in time, just wave your left hand and we'll come back on the boat, we'll check on you and make sure everything's going okay. All right, we're good, awesome.